Hello, good morning. It's 6:28 in the morning. It's still dark out, but it's 6:28 in the morning. What day is it? September 27th. So it's Saturday. Happy Saturday. I'm gonna just go straight into the return of senders, right? This is funny. This is how we are. So I'm like, oh, who died? Did anybody die? So I'm like, did anybody die? Like this is did anybody die? I asked, right? And then she's like, "Oh my God!" Like I'm asking, and then my mother's, our mother's asking the same thing, and then my sister's like, "Y'all both the same." I'm like, I'm like, maybe that's why we don't get along because we both the same. I'm like, you know what? You didn't do anything evil. Cause she's like, oh, the kids, like I did something to her or I did something to the kids. I'm like, look, like I don't do those things. I do cleansings. I do cleansings. I specialize in cleansings. I sell cleansing. I market the cleansing. It's Lee with Love Inc., the spiritual splash. That's what I sell. I sell this. I make this, and it's to protect myself from evil. Nothing works on me. You know, they do what they do, and it doesn't work on me, and then they're angry, and then they get scared, and they start thinking somebody did something to them. No, nobody did nothing to you. That's your own work going back to you, and it can go back to one of the kids. Yes, because you know what you did. That's why she's scared. I'm like, yo, I sent her all my links. I sent her all my links. Like, look, if you need some splash or something, you can order it on fucking TikTok and PayPal. PayPal. I don't meet anybody in person. I was like, if you want any business transaction, we could do that. But I'm just like, it's just funny because I'm like, she did something, and then she's like, I did something. So then I blocked her. Then she's like, oh, she blocked you too. I'm like, it's whatever. But I'm gonna just go straight into the return of senders, the spiritual splash. That's all I make. The splash and the black salt. I might stop selling the black salt and just stick to the splash, and I make it. It's to protect you against evil. It's to protect. It's to ward away evil. It's like whatever they doing, like it's not gonna work. It is not gonna work. I'm like, and then it's dark. It's dark as so. It's dark, right? But I just sprayed it. Like it doesn't affect your clothes. It's not gonna mess up your clothes. As long as it's on you and it dries on your skin, that's how it works. That is how it works. But let's go into the return of senders. You just need a tea light. So these are the ones that I did previously. They went out. They went out okay. So we're gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna just do one on camera. I'll do more when I'm not on the camera. I'm gonna just do one. It's to show you, because the return of senders returns to senders, returns energy back to where it came from. I didn't put energy out. It's energy. Like I know energy is out. Like I know somebody did something. You know, I'm just sending the energy back. It's like, if you didn't do anything, you would not be afraid right now. It's not my problem. Whatever happens to the people doing negative work, that is not my problem. You should have never came over here trying to play with me because I am grown and I know what I'm doing. Like this is all I do. I don't do nothing else. I don't do nothing else. But I know how to cleanse. I know how to protect myself and I know how to remove energy. So it's like, why would you play with somebody like that? But whatever, we gotta let people you gotta let stupid be stupid. Right. So okay. um so you just carve in it, return asunder. Return asunder is three words. RETURN. Return is the first word. And the second word is TO. And the third word is sender. SENDER. You don't need black salt. You don't need anything further. All you need is to carve in it, return to sender, and then you have a return to sender. Return to send. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna probably write it on the screen so you can see what I did there, but it's just three words: return to sender. That's it. That's all it takes for you to have a return to sender. Is just carve in it, return to sender, and that makes a return to sender. Once you do that, once you take that little bit of time, the little initiative to carve in it, return to sender, it's going to return the it's going to return the energy. It's energy. Like I can say I don't know who did what, but I know who did it. But still no names go into it because you don't know. I could feel whatever way I feel. I could think whatever way I think, but it's no for sure way, because they would have to admit to it. Will they admit to it? No, they'll just say that you did something. I'm like, I didn't do nothing. I return whatever you put out. I return it. That's all I do. I return energy. I'm not keeping anything that's not mine. If it's not mine, I don't want it. If you throwing stuff at me, I'm gonna send it right back. Whatever happens to you is not my problem. I could care less about other people. All I care about is myself and my life and my future and the kids. I don't have time to sit there and think about other people. Like that's crazy. I don't got time for that. But I'm gonna return this energy. Return to senders. Return to sender is effective. Return to senders work. That's why they scared. That's why they scared. They're like, oh shit, she's doing a return to sender. That means the energy's gonna come back. So now they're scared because they know what they did. They know what they did. I don't know what they did, but they know what they did. And the energy just goes back to them. It goes back to them. It hurts them. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. I am free from all this hot mess. I'm just like, moving forward. I gotta wash clothes. I have to. I wanted to go to the gym, but I don't have to wash clothes. So I'm like, I gotta wash clothes. So I'll go to the gym later. Do your return to senders. That's what I'm saying. Do your return to senders and return energy back to wherever it came from and go about your life. Move forward. Don't be stuck. Don't be scared of this shit. People do stuff. They do stuff. They lie. They will never admit to what they did, but then they get scared. Why are you scared? Because you did something. That's why you scared. You scared the energy is gonna come back and it's gonna hurt someone you love. Not my problem. That's why you're not supposed to be playing in this shit. But I cleanse, remove energy. I sell the splash. I make the splash. It's dark. It's dark. It has to be dark like that. It does not affect your clothes, but that's how it works. It just dries on your skin. When it dries on your skin, it's working. Let me spray it again. When it's drying on your skin, that's how it works. Like it has to be dry. It has to dry on your skin. You air dry. You don't wipe it off. You just let it dry. And that's it. And it's working and it's protecting you. It's healing you. And everything's gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Do your return to senders and give it this energy. Leave with love. Bye.